This is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video, guys. A lot of you guys have been requesting me on stream to make the updated build of what I've been running on my Devastator. We did a couple changes from my previous LaserBolt King build, so I wanted to share with you guys the updates we made to the build, why we changed our different mods, why we went a different route when it came to Impale. So if all that sounds like something you're definitely interested, a like would be greatly appreciated. And let's talk about how to make the LaserBolt King build for your Outriders Devastator. As you guys may know, if you ever catch one of my live streams, this is the build that I'm currently running. We did make a couple of changes. Like I said, we weren't running double leap at our previous build. We switched back to double leap once again. Today, I'm going to explain to you not only, guys, the way you're going to be able to play with this build, but I'm also going to explain the combos you need to do to actually maximize the damage. Some of you guys have seen me hit 10 million damage off of my Moaning Winds proc. I even hit 14 last time. And you guys wonder how we do that? Today, I'm going to explain how all that factors in. But let's take a look at the mods. Let's take a look at the skills. And let's take a look at the tree. And then we're going to be breaking it down what the combos are all need to be done. So starting off with the skills, guys, real quick. We're going to go through this real quick because I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys already know what's going on. We got Earthquake Reckon right here. Earthquake is one of the best mods we could possibly use for any Devastator. Any build you're running with a Devastator, Earthquake is definitely high priority there. The reason why we love this mod is because it really fast cooldown. And we're able to practice a total of 3 times. So we're able to tap each single time, 3 times almost every, I'm going to say every 7 seconds to run it out, but every 6.7 seconds. Next up, guys, we're running Golem. The only main reason we're running this is for 2 main reasons. Number 1, we wanted to make sure wherever we're in trouble, we Golem up, boys. We Golem up. If we're not in trouble, we Golem up to actually do more damage. When we're golemed up, more damage is being done to the enemy. So really effective and really important. I'll explain how you want to use these in combo situations. Last but not least, guys, we're running Gravity Leap. Main reason we're running Gravity Leap is for 3 main reasons. Number 1 is just because it's dope. Being able to just fly up in the air and just pow, pow, pow is pretty awesome. Number 2, we're running it is because whenever we're in trouble and we need to get our health back, especially if you're doing the Eye of the Storm or you're having a really tricky part where you can't just keep getting hit but can't survive, pop up the Golem. You Golem up while you're in the air. By the time the Golem effect is done, you'll come back to the ground and you should have enough health to get your health back. And number 3, guys, is Despair. The main reason we want to make sure we're using this one is because we're going to be getting more damage when we're getting that Despair to proc. I believe I said Impale earlier in the video. My bad, guys. I meant Despair. So make sure you guys keep that in mind. So that's pretty much the skills we're running. Now let's take a look at the class real quick and go over the tree and tell you guys exactly what's going on here. So once we get to the armor set, you guys know exactly what's going on. So, of course, this is an anomaly build. We're going to be using a lot of anomalies. So, anomaly reservoir, and then we got endless tremor. Once again, this is just to bring down the cooldown of our earthquake. You already guys saw it, 6.7. That's what we have with all the skills here. Another anomaly reservoir. Main attribute right here is protection. Using protection skills increases your anomaly power by 45% for 10 seconds. That is the reason why when we go Golem, we get that 45% increase for 10 seconds. Really important. That's when we want to make sure we're proccing our Moaning Winds to get that max damage. Also, we're using Strong Arm, which is really important. So after using a class melee skill, increase your resistant piercing by 15%. It is only going to be primarily focusing on when we're using it against heavy enemies. But you want to make sure you know when you're meleeing, because that is extremely important. Because if you read the fine print right there, it says piercing for each enemy hit. So if you hit multiple enemies, you're going to get that piercing even more. So make sure if it's a large room or where there's a boss coming out, you hit that, the melee, the ground pounding melee, and that's going to proc that piercing very effectively for you guys. That's why these guys are picking up Pure Anomaly, increases resistant piercing. We're going with another reduction to cooldown, which is for our Gravity Leap right here. Another anomaly increase. Once again, reducing cooldown of the Earthquake mod, anomaly boost. We're picking up increased damage against enemies below 30% health. Really important. Last but not least, we're going with the increased anomaly power. I think that's the last anomaly power knot that we have. We're going picking up Bloodbath, which is going to affect the enemies that have bleed. It's going to deal 30% more damage. Remember, when we're using an Earthquake, we're applying bleed, and that's giving us a little bit more damage. That's where the combos are really important. You got to make sure you guys pay attention. So, next up, guys, we have increase your skill life leech by 6%. We have increased armor bonus by 40% of your anomaly power. That's going to make us a little bit more tanky there. Then we have increased armor by 20% of your resistance by 20% for 10 seconds. Once again, tankiness and more damage. Increased resistant piercing, once again, allowing us to do more damage to elites. And then bleed effect on enemies, deal 30% more damage. So this one, guys, we're getting that 60%. And last but not least, guys, we got increased seismic skill base damage by 50%. That's pretty much our Earthquake, so it's going to be doing more damage with the Earthquake. Now that we have all that covered, let's jump into the inventory and see what you need to do to put this build together. All right, guys, so if you're looking at the armor right now, you're probably saying, Laser, I don't have that armor. If you need the armor, guys, that's what the live streams are for. Hit me up on the live stream. We'll get these weapons for you guys. We'll make sure you get all the armor. Link to our stream is down below, so make sure you guys check us out. We're probably streaming right now live on stream here on YouTube, so make sure you guys check it out. If you don't get notifications of when we go live, hop on our Discord and check us out there. You'll always get notified when we're streaming, so make sure you guys head on over there. So let's talk about weapons. Running Dead Shield, guys. Dead Shield, we're picking it up. We're running Fortress, getting that 43% more damage. Really important. And we're running Moaning Winds. Primarily, we're going to be running Moaning Winds. Moaning Winds is the best anomaly perk or mod that we have in the game. That's where we're running it. Next up, guys, we're running the Anemoy. Now, this one in particular, guys, same concept right here as the Fortress mod, as a Dead Shield right here, Fortress mod, and Moaning Winds. And last but not least, we're running Torment of Agony. Best pistol you could run with this build because you're getting 2 procs. You're getting the Moaning Winds to proc, and you're getting clip combustion to proc as well. So you're doing extra damage when this Moaning Winds are available. So basically, the way you want to do this, you want to rotate the weapons, proc the Moaning Wind every single time on every weapon rotation, and you guys should be good to go and do like 1.5 damage, even if you're not procking the right combos. Next up, guys, we're going to go over the inventory, Seismic Commander Helmet. If you still are having a hard time finding this, hit me up on the live streams. We'll help you get it out. But we did make a modification on this one, guys. We put Despair here. Gravity Leap. Enemies within the damage radius of Gravity Leap receive a 1.5 times more anomaly damage for 5 seconds. This one right now, guys, it's currently bugged. So you got to make sure you understand how the combos work. When you do your first Gravity Leap, since we have 2, and you hit someone, it is not going to proc Despair because it is bugged. The only time that Despair gets proc is when you do that second hit. Okay, so keep that in mind. I don't know if it's bugged or if that's how it's meant to be, but based on what it says right here in the wording, it should proc every time you do that Gravity Leap. So if you want Despair to proc, Gravity Leap once, Gravity Leap twice, and then you should be able to proc it. Okay, make sure you pay attention though to the end of the video where I'm going to explain the combo so you guys won't goof this up. Next up, guys, on this one, we're running Second Quake. So that's the modification we got there. We kept the Earthquake Legacy, which increases your skill range by 60%. That one's really effective, especially when you're trying to clear areas really fast. I highly recommend that one. I forgot to mention here, we're running Bloodshot, so Earthquake is going to inflict bleed whenever you hit someone with the Earthquake mod. We're using the pants, Seismic Commander legs. That's the only complete armor set for the Seismic Commanders that you need. You need the pants, the chest piece, and the headgear. For this one, when you get all 3 of those, you're going to increase your damage for enemy with bleed by 50%. Remember, we already picked up 60 from the skill tree. In addition to that, we're adding 50, so that gives us 110 just from the gear set alone and from the skill tree. Now, in addition to that, guys, right here, we went ahead and put Captain Hunter into this one, which is going to increase your damage against elites by 25%. Really effective. It's going to give you those nice, like two Moaning Wind procs, and boom, the enemy is dead. The boss is dead. The elites are dead. Everybody be dead. Then we have the gauntlets here. For these ones in particular, gloves. We have anomaly, close range damage, and cooldown reduction. The main one you want to go with is anomaly power, status power, cooldown reduction. But mine has anomaly power, close range damage, which you could negate because you could find a better one than this one, and cooldown reduction. So you want to make sure that yours has this one, anomaly power, which is going to give you more damage with the proc of Moaning Winds, status power, which is going to give you more damage when you apply bleed, and cooldown reduction, which is going to make your skills come a lot quicker. Unfortunately for this one, I don't have one that has a status power effect in it. I have close range damage here, so this is not a god roll, but you're looking for that particular god roll. Or you could even possibly get away with skill life leech, but I still like status powers here and there. So anomaly power, status power, cooldown reduction is what you're looking for the gloves. When you're looking for one to drop with ground crunch, so it's going to increase the skill based damage by 84k, and you're going to be adding double jump here, which is going to give you that additional gravity leap. Next, guys, we have the god roll right here. Not really. We're missing anomaly power. We got cooldown reduction, but once again, we're missing status power here. So that's not helping us right here, but we do have skill life leech, which is going to give us our health back. We're still doing pretty good here, but I do like the other roll better. So this is not a god roll, and as you guys see, this is a very low armor. Now, in addition to that, guys, we have we added here extra quake, which is going to allow us to hit 3 earthquakes instead of just 2. We have untamed power. Using the skill deals 44k plus damage to enemies within a 5-meter radius around you, the damage is equal to 30% of your anomaly power. Really good mod to have and get it done and completed. Now for this one, guys, I have to get some purple star. This one I did find these that have the anomaly cooldown skill reduction and anomaly power cooldown skill life leech. We're still finding these the ones with the status power. So that is what we have right there. Now let's talk about the combos you're going to want to make sure you use this. So as you guys see right here, we have one earthquake, we have golem, and we have gravity leap. Basically, the way you want to do it is you want to gravity leap and you want to hit the target. After you hit the target, you're going to then go ahead and pop golem. Once you pop golem, you're going to gravity leap again, and then you're going to hit the target. So by the time you land, your gravity leap is still going to be active, and you're going to want to make sure you hit a quake, and then you proc the moaning winds. Okay, that's because you remember if the enemy does not have bleed applied to it, you're not going to get the damage. So once again, the combo is gravity leap in the air, hit the target. You could probably get away with hit the target, do an earthquake since you have three, right? Golem, and then come back with that gravity leap, hit the target, and then proc the moaning winds over and over. The bleed should be applied, and the golem effect should still be active, where you guys are going to be getting the the extra damage right there. So that is the combo that you want to be applying every single time that you're using this particular build. This build is the best one where you can find for the Devastator. You won't find anything better than this. This is the best, highest damage anomaly build you can find anywhere. Now, for those of you who might be asking, Laser, why did you switch you up? Why did you go with Despair and take away the way you were running it before? The reason is because I believe there's going to be a patch that's going to be fixing Despair, and this is going to be the go-to build. So I wanted to have the build already ready and get used to the way it worked prior to that. So make sure you guys put this build together. If you're missing any pieces, let me know in the comment section down below. Check us out live on stream. We'll help you guys pick this up. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope you guys are enjoying our Outriders coverage. If you are, doing me a huge favor and drop a like and drop a comment. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you guys won't miss when we go live. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.